Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird and wonderful world. And today is actually pretty darn wonderful because, as you know, I am celebrating the 50th anniversary of Kimono, my house. Okay, Larry Graves. And yes, I know I keep bringing his name up because he's such a wonderful guy. If you guys don't know Larry yet and haven't checked his channel yet, please go and do so because yeah, he's a stand-up guy. Yeah, and I found Larry Graves through inquiring about Sparks in the first place. I'm going to talk about Sparks in this episode, not just this wonderful album, which is my introduction to Sparks. Okay, when I was working at the movie theater a couple of years ago, about maybe I would say it's going on a good two and a half to about 2.5 years. Okay, the trailer for the documentary The Sparks Brothers, directed by Edgar Wright, was playing. Okay, and the first time I saw the trailer, I thought like I thought it was a parody at first. Okay, but they had legitimate you know, seeing Weird Al up on that trailer kind of threw me off a tiny bit. I thought maybe it still might be like a parody, like a Spinal Tap type of movie. I didn't think this was a real band at first. And how could I go almost 50 years without knowing who Sparks is? Like I'm 53, so this is 50 years old, so I was 3 years old when this came out. I should have been right. How did I miss this? I should have been right there in front row as a 3 year old, seeing, and seeing that mustache on him. I wouldn't have thought the dictator. No, I would have thought Charlie Chaplin. Absolutely. And, people getting offensive, taking offense over a silly little mustache. Like, people gotta learn to let things go. It doesn't represent. It doesn't always represent. I love that mustache. I think it's awesome. Well, how would you feel? Me being such a good guy, if I decided I wanted to grow a mustache like that, and just right, what would you guys think? And I would say it's not at all about that one guy. It's about, look at this, look at that. Like, look, I love these guys. So yes, I'm going to talk about Sparks today, and today is a beautiful, awesome day for Sparks too, because this is in no order of what I've gotten them in, but yeah. So that's their debut album. I didn't get this right away. I think this was the fourth album I ended up getting. But I'm really liking it more and more listening to it now. At first, I didn't know what to really make of it the first time. But now that I've listened to this at least a half a dozen times, at least, yeah, I like it. I really like it. I do like Wonder Girl. I love the Fala Fali. I love yeah, I'm really into biology too. It's just such the weirdest and quirkiest song on the album. I mean, everything. No More Mr. Nice Guy is good too. Not to be confused with the Alice Cooper one. But yeah, I really like this album. I'm warming up more and more and more to it there, and eventually I'm gonna have to do another ranking of Sparks albums because I will be ordering more off of Amazon. But then you got this album. My favorite is I think this was the second album I ended up getting from them. Yeah, it was the second album I ended up getting from them. This was being the first, and seeing and because when I came home that day after seeing the trailer on at the theater and realized and like I had to check them out and realize they were a real band, and I saw that performance of This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us for the first time, and then I heard Amateur Hour, and then I went, and then the next day, I think it was pretty much the next day or at least a few days later, I went out and bought this. And luckily, I didn't have to order it. They actually had it at Frank's Music. So I remember that day going in and they had it there. I picked it up, I brought it home, and I loved it right away. This did not go into trash right away. I loved it the whole thing, you know. There's songs I like more than others. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Um yeah, I can't think offhand of what the ranking is, but I know I have a ranking. You go. I left the ranking of this album in Larry Graves' comments in his talking about the anniversary of this. So if you want to see my rankings of the songs on this album, you can go into Larry Graves and watch his video and check out the comments and see my ranking. So, so, and when the anniversary later on this year, okay, I don't know when that is, but I'm sure Larry will remind us that, and I hope he does, because I don't want to miss this either. I want to, I want to hear Larry's ranking of the songs on this. I want I think he should do a mini like on the 50th anniversary. I think he should do a uh, a live stream for this and invite me and other Sparks fans like Mullen. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's what I think they should do. My three favorite songs, of course, is the three primary first songs of At Home, At Work, At Play, uh, Reinforcements, and BC. Those three songs are so catchy and and the lyrics are so witty, and I love the energy. I love the energy with Russell sings it. Like I don't like he I mean his energy is he has that energy on a lot of songs, but on this album, those three songs, just the energy he sings with is just I love it. It's infectious. So so yeah, let's move on. But I'm keeping this in my hand because this is the anniversary album right now. I love this. I love this. Hello, Young Lovers is such a great album, and I love the whole thing. I one of it. I mean, Perfume. The first time I heard Perfume, it went to the top as one of my favorite Sparks songs. I love that. Not necessarily the lyrics for that exactly, but although it was really cool, thought-provoking lyrics. I love the video, and I love the because I saw the video first before even hearing this album. I love the video, and I love that dun, 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 that chunkiness, that rhythm. Yeah, they and then you get to the very next fight, and then you don't know what to think of that. But by the time it's done, it's like, oh, I love it. It's good. Baby, can I invade your country? Love that. Rock is probably one of my least favorite songs on the album, but I still really like it. Metaphor is another awesome song on there. Waterproof is a great song. Here Kitty's great. It's such a good album. I've played this probably the second most right now. The three albums I've played the most are probably these three. Yeah. Hello, Young Lovers, Propaganda, and a very and then a very close and then a very close fourth would be the last one in my list here. Well, you'll know when it comes. I'll point it out when it gets there. I'm not going to jump ahead, so I'm like, yeah, gotta keep this out because birthday boy and yeah, now we got gratuitous sax and senseless violence. Another great album, I love the whole thing. When do I get to sing my way? At first I wasn't sure what to think of it. I was like, oh, it's kind of not my kind of style of music. It's really a different style that I never thought I would actually like. But then now I catch myself singing it a lot. When do I get to sing my way? When do I get to feel like Sinatra? It's so good, so good. When I kiss you, I hear Charlie Parker playing. That's a good. So funny, so funny. I thought I told you to wait in the car. It's like it's from the point of view of a celebrity, okay, who has his other half, and the celebrity loves their other half, okay, but because of the celebrity and fame, it's like, can you wait in the car because you're cramping my style? I got this fame that I love you, but I thought I told you to wait in the car. I don't want you bringing me down with your, listen to the song. But I think it's still probably my favorite song on here is Now That I Own the BBC. I love the video. I love I love the whole flow of it. But I don't know. But it's hard to say because yeah, when do I get to sing my way is probably second or even tied with that. But of course, this one here is the special edition one, kind of with the extra CD stuff of the remakes, the demos and unreleased tracks, like remake side Bs of. But me, what I love the most on this whole thing is the Christy, right, um right, yeah, right here, the Christy Hayden EP of the Catherine Hepburn, Titanic, Othello, Holiday, and Boris the Spider, and my favorite being Holiday out of the five. But that there is just it's the cherry on top. It just makes this album so much special that I not just that you have this great album of awesome songs that I do love. You got all these cool little remakes, and there's some good stuff in here. There's the National Crime Awareness Week. It's called Complete Psycho, yeah, which I like that song. There's different versions of when do I get to sing my way. When I kiss you, I hear Charlie Parker playing. Now that I own the BBC, a couple of versions of those. Yeah, there's like two versions of National Crime Awareness Week. No, three. Wow. Yeah, Little Drummer Boy's on there. Beat the live in concert. Beat the Clock is on here. It was just cool. You know. Yeah. I need to listen to. I need to listen to that. This is the album I actually kind of sadly play the least, and I need to play it more. I need to play it more, especially the remixes and the demos and that, because I usually just play either the album or the Christy Hayden EP, and I kind of always skim over those other demos and that, because there's a couple of versions of Ron singing "This Young Man Ain't Angry No More" and "Mid Atlantic," vocal by Ron himself. So that's pretty cool. There's That's Entertainment featuring Les Boham. And that's what I call Paradise. Where did I leave my halo? She's beautiful, so what? Mid Atlantic, The Farmer's Daughter. Yeah. Yeah, a song called Bob Hope. She's an anchor man. Love can conquer all. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I really need to listen to more of that. But this, yeah, again, celebrating my love for Sparks, because yeah, Sparks is like right now tied as my second favorite band. They're tied with King Gizzard. Two complete different types of bands, but what keeps them connected is their eccentricity of eclect, like they have such a wide variety of genres within their catalog. You know, one group cramming like 25 albums worth in like what, just like less than 10 years, and then and then 50 years to get to about the same amount. So they stretched their career out a lot more than King Gizzard. King Gizzard, yeah, I love that you put out so much music all at once like that, especially me catching up on that and buying all those King Gizzard CDs right in a row as I did. So Yeah, let's talk about hippopotamus. And I'm warming up to hippopotamus now. Now that I actually know what the song is actually about, you know, like I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but he's not actually talking about an actual hippopotamus being in his pool. He that is pretty much an allegory for a different process that involves hippopotamuses in pools and books by anonymous and paintings by a painting Bosch by anonymous and so on and so forth. I mean, I love missionary mission. Of course, is awesome. Edith P.F. said it better than me is awesome. I really love Giddy Giddy. What the hell is it this time is awesome. Unaware is great. Um, Bummer is awesome. I wish you were fun. Such the amazing Mr. Repeat is awesome. Yeah, I really, really, really like it. A little bit like fun, I wish you were fun, and a little bit like fun. Having both of those fun songs on the album. But yeah, yeah, it's cool. It's a it's a good album. It's up there in the top ones for me. It's probably I don't know. Again, I have to do another serious rankings of my Sparks albums. Now we're gonna get to the last couple here. Still have that set aside because I want to come back to this again just a little bit, in celebration of this beautiful album. But yeah, and is this my actually of all the Sparks albums I own, is this actually my least favorite? Because it has great songs that I super super love. I mean, the four first songs of all that, I'm Toast, Lawnmower, like Lawnmower. At first, I was like, oh, what? It kind of sounds like almost like a kid song, something you would hear on Sesame Street, and and then and then Sainthood is not in your future. When that first started playing, I'm like, oh, I love that. What makes this kind of, I don't know, a stinker for me is probably my worst song from Sparks that I've heard so far is Kavinsky's Only Hit. I don't know. I just can't get over it. It's too. It's just a little bit too much of a silliness in that song that I'm detecting that doesn't appeal to me. I mean, it's still a decent hit. There's still that part in the middle that has a cool little rhythm, and I love the sound of it. And that redeems the song a little bit, but I don't know, it's too quirky. But I really love Left Out in the Cold. I love the ding 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 ding, and a cool video too for it. It's good. Selfie Facing's awesome. One for the Ages is awesome. Like the rest of the songs are awesome. I love iPhone. I love Nothing Travels Faster Than the Speed of Light. Even the last song, it still has that poignant and cool message, and really bookends it well with all that, starting with all that, and then ending with "Please Don't F Up My World." Yeah, 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 yeah. Now, did I just swear? Did I just actually say the title, or am I tripping? Because I didn't want to actually say it. That Not the second time. I know I said it. I said the other way. I'll have to watch this again and see if I did or not. But yeah, it is. I don't want to swear on my channel if I can help it. And yeah, so I do love it. I do love it. Yeah, and this is probably the album I play. Yeah, I guess this is probably the album I play the second least. You know, I really need to. No, again, I can't really tell. I should be keeping track. I should be keeping track of how many times I listen to my albums, like another YouTuber that I love. And yeah, now let's talk about this. One of my favorite debut albums, and when I first heard about it and went out and bought it, and I saw the video for the girls crying in her latte. At first I wasn't sure, but I loved it. I thought it sounded awesome and great, but again, it's that genre. It's like, am I into that genre? And it's like, why? Yeah, well, of course I am. I'm a very, very, very much into that genre. So again, I love the girls crying on a latte. Veronica Lake. Again, that grew on me. I wasn't a big fan of that at first, but it grows on me. It grew on me much. Like, yeah, nothing is as good as they say it is. Is my favorite song on the album. Absolutely. I love the whole premise of it. I love the whole like point of view of it. You know, it like it. Yeah, it's great. Escalator. I don't know. And again, that was a grower too. I wasn't sure about it at first, but yeah, I love it. I love the whole album. My least favorite song is probably "We Go Dancing." But You Were Meant for Me is probably my second favorite song on there. And everything else, it doesn't have to be that way. It's awesome. Gee, that was fun. Is awesome. I do love the whole thing. So, all right. Now, before I get back to talking about this, okay, I have some spectacular news I've been actually not even hinting at or alluding to until now. Because if I want you to watch the whole video and get to where I got my package from Amazon. I know exactly what's in here. I have not opened it yet. I wanted to wait for this moment to open it. I'm so stoked. And now I'm going to be ordering more albums because I wanted to wait. I before ordering more, I wanted to wait until this came in. It was right in my mailbox. I went to go check the when I went and go check this, and I saw it in there. I saw it even before I opened it. I knew what was in there. So I am now going to open this. Right. Yeah. So I don't want it just to drop. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's open now. And now you guys should know what this is, right? I talked about it. So I know Larry knows what this is, and I'm so I, I haven't even looked at it. I just kind of just took a quick little peek at the edge. Hey, yeah, three CD, three disc. It's a three disc. So I am looking forward to that. So, okay, starts off with the best past tense, the best of Sparks. CD1, Computer Girl, Wonder Girl, No More Mr. Nice Guys, Girl from Germany, Beaver O'Lindy, This Town Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us, Amateur Hour, Here in Heaven, Never Turn Your Back on Mother Earth, Something for the Girl with Everything, Achoo, Get in the Swing, In the Future, Looks, I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is the Beatles. Yeah, that's so cool. Awesome. Big Boy. Yeah. I bought the Mississippi River. Occupation. Yeah. I heard that the other day and I was like, yeah, I like that. Those mysteries. Trials for the human race. Beat the clock. Y'all. The number one song in heaven. When I'm with you, the single version. Tips for teens. Tips for teens. Tips for teens. The kind you don't see in a magazine. No. Funny face. Angst in my pants. I predict. Sherlock Holmes. Yes. Cool places with Jane Wildin. Yeah, popularity. I wish I looked a little better. With all my might, change, music that you can dance to, so important. Singing in the shower with Las Rita Mitsuko, yeah, Las Rita Mitsuko. National Crime Awareness Week, the Psycho Cut, which I already have, but it's awesome having it again. When do I get to sing my way? When I kiss you, I hear Charlie Parker playing. Oh yeah, the radio edit. Radio edit. Let's Go Surfing. Then number three, CD3, Pulling Rabbits Out of a Hat. The Calm Before the Storm. Yeah. Oh, it's nice to have that on there. It's a knockout. The Rhythm Thief. Yeah. My Baby's Taking Me Home. Suburban Homeboy. Dick Around. Perfume. Islington N1. Good Morning. Listen Up, Morrissey. Lighten Up, Morrissey. Lighten Up, Morrissey, yeah. Two Hands, One Mouth. Piss Off. Original Sparks version. Johnny Delusional, from the FFS, the Franz Ferdinand Sparks. All right, that's a good song. Missionary Position, Edith Piaf said it better than me. I wish you were fun, and checkout time at 11 a.m. Awesome, 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 awesome. 3 discs of awesomeness, and I haven't even opened it yet. But yep, there they are. Look at that mustache. Awesome, 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 awesome mustache. So I am using the edge of this tool, and I'm going to perforate it right along the seam here, so, just so that I got the. I don't want to ruin anything. So I am happy to get that. I'm finally, thrilled. Yeah, and I don't care how long this episode is because it's I'm celebrating Sparks and yeah, I just opened it and I am keeping that. I am going to cut out that the hype sticker. I have no idea how you guys save those hype stickers and what you do with them. I don't want to put it on anywhere on the surface of that because I just don't want to cover any of the surface. But I am going to very carefully cut around that, like take that plastic off of it by just very, very gently. And, I don't want to ruin any of that because I definitely need to keep that hype sticker. From now on, yep, I'm keeping hype stickers. Oh, I'm so anxious to get to that. It's gonna sound so good in my headphones. You know, again, listening to it on YouTube. I don't know. I probably should try. I'm not a fan of Spotify. I've had like I don't know. I've had a kind of a bad experience with Spotify just because one of my computers before I would turn it on to get to doing and as things were trying to come on for Google and that and Spotify would try to come on at the same time at like exactly the same time and it just bogged everything right down. So that's why I didn't get into awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. See, this is no mystery to some of the others, to the major Sparks fans, but yeah. And there they are, like like four. That's 4 decades right there. That's what that represents. 4 decades of spectacular music that I'm rediscovering. Well, I am discovering 100%. Not rediscovering, I'm discovering it all for the first time, and I'm blown away by how, you know, how, how variety their music is and how good it is. You just can't hear just a couple of little things and think you know the band. So I'm still drinking my Tool. Hmm, I've got a bit of an energy drink in there, and now I want to look at the book and see what's in there. Hopefully, there's a bunch of lyrics, but I doubt it. Probably good information though. Yeah, no lyrics, but all the yeah. Everybody's got one, and then So I show you the booklet. So yeah, today I'm celebrating Sparks. Look at that, a half an hour now. We've been doing this a half an hour, and yeah. Except for this, I am not going to bring up my video yesterday. That was yeah, that was just for fun. You know, do not take that seriously at all. That was actually fun. Uh okay, I am going to talk about it a little tiny bit. That yesterday was it I must have watched that at least 10 times because it makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh, especially that little pause near the end. There's that moment where I'm kind of looking off and I pause just for about a good second, a good second and a half pause. For some reason, that pause that I did there just cracks me up, and a couple of little faces that I make, that whole yeah, thing that I did. Oh, that just yeah. So there's the front cover. There's the back cover. I stuck that in there. I'm wondering, is there a place I can actually stick that where it's not going to be intrusive and actually glue it on? Not even glue it on. Well, what if I took a little bit of because okay, yeah. Well, look, I have this right. I haven't even opened it yet. It's double-sided glue tape. Okay. What if I take that, take a couple, like a strip an X on that, and stuck it right here. Stick it right on there. I think that I'll trim it as well as I can, as close as I can, and then I'm going to stick it right there. I think that's a plan. Yeah, I think that I will do that. Or even right, you know what? I don't yeah, right there. How about right how about right there? Wouldn't that be awesome? Because of the I yeah, right there. That's where it's going. That's where it's going. I don't want to put it anywhere on this, but right there is perfectly fine. I will use that tape and yep, yeah, okay. That's my plan. I'll put that aside for now. I'll do that later. So yeah, I was so happy when I looked at the mail and I saw that in there. Like yeah, I knew immediately what it was. There was no doubt in my mind. I was so yeah, I was thrilled. I want to make sure this is in there properly. Protect that right. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Because it says it right on the package what's in it. You know. So I wasn't expecting to get it so soon. I really wasn't. I was expecting to get this like a few days from now. So yeah, I'm thrilled that it came a lot sooner. It came on today being the first. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Yeah. Yeah. So again, we're celebrating this album. There is a really cool footage, okay, of amateur hour here. You can listen to it. It's at the Airfield Harris 1909 1175. They when they did that show at you can watch a YouTube clip of that of that of that performance, and those women are going crazy over Russell. They're coming and they're making it difficult because I remember the first time I heard that 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 at the airfield there and the fair at Fairfield Halls. Yeah. And then somebody had left in the comments, "Oh, there's a performance of that. That's why, you should check out because." And I checked it out and I'm like, "Wow. It blew my mind. Like, okay, so Russell was a sex symbol for a while. I can completely understand that, you know? And that band. Okay, let's give props to that band. Uh, Still probably one of their rockingest bands that they've had. That lineup for this album and propaganda. Again, this is coming. The 50th anniversary of this album is coming up. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more Sparks talks. And yeah, I want to. I'm going to talk about Sparks and for the rest of my life. And other bands. If I love a band, okay, if I love a band, and you'll know you'll know the degree I love a band is by how much I talk about it. Except for Tool for some reason. I am not talking enough about Tool because I don't know what else to really say about them that hasn't already been said. Okay, first of all, there's no history that I can't give you about the band that you can't find yourself on the internet, right? So, I mean, all I can do is just kind of gush about them and repeat things I've already said in a different way. I could tell you the same stories I've told you about the albums and how I discovered them, but you can find that already. Just go and look at my most Tool talk, and then you will see, it's pretty much all in there already. There's not much I need to include about it. Right now, I will talk about Sparks and King Gizzard because they are in the top. They floated right to the top, and they're worth talking about right now. I still haven't heard everything from the bands from Sparks and King Gizzard, but I'm going to. I am going to. What year was this released? 2019. So that puts it before. Yeah, that puts it before a steady drip, 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 but just probably just after Hippopotamus, right? Yeah, because of Edith Piaf. Said it better. Yeah. So that's where that goes. It goes between Hippopotamus and a steady drip, drip, drip. So that's all the Spark stuff I have now. I just need it. I need it to get past tense just so I can get a cluster of great Spark songs all at once, all at the same time. That's why I ordered that primary first. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to actually order next. Actually, and I'm going to order that Friday. On Friday, I will make an order. I want to make sure I have enough money in my account to cover everything and for my what I'm saving for and everything. So I'm going to buy 2 CDs of Sparks. I am going Primary one I'm going to buy is the FFS. I definitely need to get FFS, and either I'm going to get Indiscreet or a Tweeter and a Wolfer's Closing. I'm pretty much leaning towards their second album because I want to start completing their discography kind of in order if I can. I'll take anything I get, anything I can get for Sparks at this moment, but I wouldn't mind getting them in order. So the next one I want to get besides the FFS is Tweeters and a wolf in Tweeter's closing. Yeah, a wolfer in Tweeter's closing. That's what it's called. Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna let you go so I can actually glue that on. I want to do a video early enough so because I need to go out after and get some supplies. I'm just looking to see if I have any messages on my phone, and I do. So I need to check that very soon. So yeah. So again to Kimono, my house. Happy 50th birthday. Yeah. Thank you for opening the door to a wonderful, wonderful world of awesome music that is sparking my love for music more than it's already been. And that's the thing about getting older. You find new music, you appreciate older music, and music just keeps getting better with each repeated listen. For many of these albums, and because you discover new nuances and new little things here and there that just blows your mind. And there's so many cool little channels that you need to watch. I'll try to leave as many of those cool. There's a couple of Sparks channels that I want you to check out. Two in particular. There's Meta Sparks, and then there's um every Matt Monty Matlin's channel, the title eludes me, but I will leave it down, not in the description, but I will pin it to the comments below. So we just hit the 40 mark. I'm gonna let you go because now I'm just gonna drag it on, and I don't want to do that. So please, everybody, I love you out there. Don't take yesterday's video seriously at all. That was that was not the truth whatsoever. That was just a fun little, fun little. I enjoyed doing that. That was just weird. But anyway, everybody, please, please, please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everybody. Have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. Peace and happy anniversary again, Sparks.